For the last year or two, Sprocket has been the most hated Skylander by far in the Skylanders community. And to be completely honest with you, I really could not tell you why. Sprocket isn't actually that bad, and although a lot more people are starting to realise this now, I still feel like Sprocket is probably the most hated character. I mean, there's a chance she's not these days, but I don't see anyone else getting the same amount of hate that Sprocket's received, and it is for no good reason. Sprocket, while I will admit, is not that great. Like, I would not say Sprocket was like a exactly good Skylander, but I'd say all Skylanders are good. Sprocket's definitely in the weaker side of the Skylanders roster for all 6 games, yes. But does that mean you should completely overlook her and just never use her? No, absolutely not. Sprocket, well, sort of. Sprocket, when you're on the mine path and you're spamming the mines attack, is really good. When you're in the tank, it kind of sucks. I don't know how good Sprocket is on the actual tank path in the tank, because I'm going to be honest, I've never used it. But the tank's just not very good. It's very weak. The turrets are okay, I suppose. They don't do a lot, but you see me building them here in the footage because they do help, especially with like crowd control, which is what Sprocket is quite weak at. Because although the mines are good, if you're getting like surrounded and there's like loads and loads of enemies, you're not going to be able to place enough mines. They're not going to blow up fast enough. So having the turrets there does help. But the mines are where she's really actually that good, because they do a good amount of damage. You can throw them out quite quick. You throw 3 at a time. As you can see here, I actually got into the tank again when I didn't want to, which was one thing I found happening quite often actually, and it really annoyed me. But she's not actually that bad, and especially when you are using the mines. However, there are some instances where the mines don't work very well, which you'll see in the footage a bit later on, where for some reason, whether it's just a skill issue on my part or if it's Sprocket being Sprocket, they just didn't do enough to cut it. And that's because I still agree that Sprocket is not one of the best Skylanders. I would say she's far from it, but the hate she gets isn't deserved. As you can see here in this footage, I'm not taking like any damage at all, and the footage and the damage that I am taking is only a little bit. For this recording, I did 3 arena battles, and I survived all 3 of them. I didn't come close to dying except from once. And so yeah, it's really not that bad. I think there are worse Skylanders. A few examples in my opinion. I'd say that Flipwreck is pretty atrocious. I'm going to be honest, I don't like Flipwreck. I'd say probably a similar thing about Riptide. I'd say he's not very good. And there's a few more as well where personally, these are just my personal like skill issue problems and not actual bad Skylanders, but I'd say Cinder's not very good. I'd say Jetvac's not very good. Would I say they're all worse than Sprocket? It depends on the day, to be completely honest with you. But this is supposed to be a short video to cover the fact that Sprocket gets way more hate than she deserves, and I'm glad to see the community are moving away from that now. I think all Skylanders are good. Some definitely better than others though. For example, love my boy Magnacharge and Popthorn. 2 best characters. But yeah, I just wanted to show that Sprocket is a capable figure. Sprocket isn't actually the end of the world. If you have to play Sprocket or else you're going to fail the level, you don't have to just throw it all away right there and then. Sprocket can still beat a level. If Sprocket's the only Skylander you've got, then don't worry, you'll still be able to play the game and beat it. I'm sure there are certain areas where she struggles more than others. I didn't actually play any levels with Sprocket here. I mean, obviously I have done, but I didn't here. So I couldn't name you any examples off the top of my head. But all Skylanders have their weaker and stronger areas, and that's just how the game is set up to make it so you don't play one Skylander forever. But if you have any more Skylanders that you think I should play and review, let me know in the comments. I did kind of want to do it as like a series of just going through bad Skylanders and explaining why I don't think they're very bad. But I have come to realise that like if someone said to play Jetvac, I really probably could not find very good reason as to why he's not bad. So, sorry Jetvac fans out there, I just don't think he's very good. But as for Sprocket, I've seen more hate for Sprocket than any other Skylander, and although I don't like Sprocket a whole lot, I think it is more hate than she deserves. So yeah, thank you for watching. My last Skylanders video did really well, and the one before that did even better. So if this one does well as well, then expect a lot more Skylanders in the future. I do really want to play more Skylanders. I still don't play enough, even though I play quite a bit. You can never have too much Skylanders. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Sorry for the short one this Monday, but that's how it is sometimes. And next Monday, depending on how well this video does, will probably be another Skylanders one, or maybe it'll be something else. I don't know what I'll do, but that's Tuesday me problems. And today is Monday, so I don't need to worry about thinking of that right now. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Have a lovely rest of your day, or evening, or whatever time it is. And goodbye.